好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文。Hi everyone, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. Today we're going to go over the original vocab song 谢谢你大家庭. And this song is not focusing on just one word, but on two categories of important vocabulary that you want to know. One is family relationships and the other one is polite speech. So, let's begin. The first line, 谢谢你，不客气。你快乐我就开心. So 谢谢你 means thank you, very useful to learn. 不客气 means you're welcome, also very useful to learn. 你快乐 you, when you are happy. 我就 I am then. 开心 cheerful, happy. Happy, cheerful. 快乐 and 开心 both mean happiness, cheerfulness, things along those lines. 开心, by the way, literally means open heart. So if you have an open heart, you are in a good mood, you are happy, you're cheerful, and so on. All right, next line. 照顾妹妹弟弟大家都会很高兴. 照顾 means to take care of or to care for. 妹妹 is little sister. 弟弟 is little brother. 大家 means everybody. 都会 will all. 很 means very. 高兴 is another way of saying happy. So now we already have three different ways of saying happy, cheerful, good mood, positive affect. That would be 快乐, 开心, and 高兴. And notice that 妹妹, 弟弟 is little sister, little brother, because in Chinese, you don't have one generic word for brother or sister. I mean, kind of, but not really. People don't really use it that way. When you talk about your sister or you talk about your brother in Chinese, you have to distinguish whether it's older or younger. So your older sister is 姐姐, younger sister is 妹妹. Well, we'll get to that. So younger sister, younger brother, 妹妹, 弟弟 in this line. Okay. 爸爸妈妈哥哥姐姐大的小的都关心. So 爸爸 means dad, 妈妈 means mom, 哥哥 is older brother, 姐姐 is older sister, 大的 means the big ones, 小的 means the small ones, 都 is all, and then 关心 is that 关心 should be it's not cheerful, it should be care for, to care about. So one note on pronunciation, the formal pronunciation of all of these is 爸爸, 妈妈, 哥哥, 姐姐, but, and then going back to 弟弟妹妹, that's how you would say it formally. But depending on where you are in the Chinese-speaking world, there's another pronunciation that's kind of more familiar, more cutesy, quote-unquote. For example, if you're in Taiwan, you wouldn't call your dad 爸爸. Like if you're talking to somebody else about your dad, you might say 我的爸爸, my dad. But when you're talking about your dad to your dad, face to face, you would probably call him 爸爸. It's kind of like daddy, basically. And then 妈妈 instead of 妈妈, 妈妈. Instead of 哥哥, it would be 哥哥. So notice it's a third tone, second tone, 哥哥. And then 姐姐 is the same in formal and informal. 弟弟妹妹 would be 弟弟 and 妹妹. So 弟弟 is formal, 弟弟 is informal, familiar, kind of what you would say directly to your little brother. You'd be like 弟弟过来 or 妹妹过来, like little brother come here, little sister come here, if you were talking directly to them. And this is the case in places like Taiwan, but not necessarily all Chinese-speaking areas. Okay, next. 这就是我们爱的大家庭. This is 我们 are 爱的. So 我们爱的, so the beloved, we love, 大家庭, big family. So the big family that we love, in other words. The grammar is a little bit different in Chinese than it is in English, but just notice these patterns. Don't worry too much about it. As you get more and more input, it'll make more sense. Okay, next. 不好意思，对不起，不是故意伤害你. So 不好意思 means it's kind of like excuse me. It really literally breaks down to no good reason. So if you accidentally bump into someone, you could say, oh, 不好意思, 不好意思, which means, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I have no good reason for bumping into you, accident, that sort of thing. 对不起 means sorry. And if you break that down, 对不起 means cannot be fixed or reconciled. So it's like if you smash somebody's bowl and it cannot be fixed, then that's kind of the concept. It's more serious when you break it down like that, but basically it just means sorry. So anything that you do that's wrong, or you accidentally step on someone's toes or whatever, you can just say 对不起, and that's sorry. 不是 故意伤害你，不是 means not, 故意 means on purpose. 伤害 is to hurt 你 you. I didn't hurt you on purpose. I didn't want to hurt you. I wasn't trying to hurt you, in other words. And then 原谅我，拜托你，以后我会更小心。原谅 means forgive. 原谅我 forgive me. 拜托你，拜托 means I'm begging you. 以后 in the future 我会 I will 更小心 be more careful. 小心 is careful. 小 literally means small, and then 心 literally means heart. So I'll have a smaller heart. Careful. I'm not really sure why that means careful, but that's what it is. Okay. One thing about 拜托 is even though it means beg, people do use this more frequently than English speakers will use the word beg. So, like if you go to a store and you were trying to reach something on the highest shelf and you can't reach it, and you go to one of the workers and you ask them for help, you could say, "Oh, 拜托你可不可以帮我把那个东西拿下来? Like, please, can you help me take that thing down from the shelf so I can reach it?" Maybe that's a little bit serious. But anyways, 拜托, it means beg, literally, but it's used more frequently than English speakers use beg. So just keep your ears open and see how natives use it in shows or in real life. 原谅我, however, forgive me, that is not used as often as 拜托你. Okay, next one. 外公外婆爷爷奶奶每一个人都尊敬. Okay, so 外公外婆 is your maternal grandpa and grandma. So in Chinese, the family relationships are very specific. Like, based on what you call a relative, people can tell whether they're on your mom's side or your dad's side, whether they're older or they're younger. Even your aunts and uncles, they can tell whether it's your dad's older sister or your mom's younger sister based on what you call them. So, we're not going to go into all that because it gets really confusing, but these are some of the basic ones. 外公 is, 外 means outside, so 外公 is outside grandpa, which means your maternal grandpa. 外婆 is your maternal grandma. 爷爷奶奶is your paternal grandpa and paternal grandma. So again, with 爷爷奶奶, there's, well, 奶奶 is normal. Like, whether you're speaking formally or informally, it's always 奶奶, third tone, second tone. But 爷爷, I said it just now in the informal way. Remember, the informal way is the third tone, second tone. 爸爸, 妈妈, 弟弟, 哥哥, 爷爷. But if you want to say the formal way, it would be 爷爷. Well, the 爷爷, my grandfather, my paternal grandfather. Okay, 每一个人 means every single person, every person. 都 all. 尊敬 is respect. Okay, so we respect everybody. 这是我们最爱的大家庭. This is 我们 us are 最爱的 most beloved 大家庭 big family. This is the family that we love the most. In other words. And that's it. Now you know a few family relationship words and some polite words. Keep an ear out for those in the wild. And until we see you again, 再见.